Yeah, so I do terrible impressions of Dutch and Arthur from Red Dead Redemption 2, and you guys give me a prompt to follow to do this domestic / conversation. Aldo's prompt today is Dutch invents barbecue sauce, which everyone is astounded by. Unfortunately, Dutch seems to think everything is now edible if you put the sauce on it. Dutch also revealed he used up the camp's entire supply of food just to make the sauce. Okay. Boobies! I'm a grown-up. Hey, you're exactly our type of grown-up, Lolly. You know it. Giddy bouncing. Right. Strap yourselves in, everyone. Here we go. Arthur, get in here! What's it this time now? What is it this time, Dutch? Arthur, I've just made the absolute best thing in the whole wide world. Oh, what have you done now, Dutch? What crazy plan have you come up with? Arthur, you won't believe this. I've made something that I'm going to call barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce, Dutch? Barbecue sauce, Arthur. It tastes amazing. It's so good. It makes everything taste so good. And everything, you could eat anything if you put this sauce on it, Arthur. I mean, I kind of disagree with that, Dutch, but, okay, let me give it a taste. You know what? You're not wrong, Dutch. It's some really good sauce. That'll go really well on some chicken or something like that. That'll go real well. Maybe on a bit of pork. I could get really behind this, Dutch. It's real good. See, what I tell you, Arthur, it's perfect. It's the best sauce that ever been. No other person has made a sauce anywhere near as good as this. Well, I think you're over-egging the pudding a little bit here, Dutch. I mean, it's a great sauce, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's sort of along the lines of being able, like, great medicines or anything like that. What the hell are you talking about, Arthur? That is the greatest thing that man has ever known. You can literally eat anything if you put this sauce on it. It's like magic. Now, Dutch, I think you're reaching there. I think you're reaching. Oh, look, Arthur, look. If I put some of this barbecue sauce on these pages here from my book, look. That's so tasty good. It makes everything taste nice. I bet it'd even make Uncle look a little better. I mean, you can't really make Uncle look any worse. So, I can't really disagree with you there, Dutch, but I really don't think you could just eat anything. I beg to differ, Arthur. I think you could make everything a delectable meal. An absolutely delectable meal if you just put this sauce on it. It is absolutely perfect. I'd go even as far as just to say the sauce itself is a meal on its own. Dutch, you can't have sauce for a meal. Why can't you? Soup is just basically a sauce in a big can. I mean, you got me there a little bit, Dutch, but still, you cannot have sauce as a meal. Well, I do think that it should constitute a meal, Arthur, because I did have to use quite a few things from our food supply to make this here sauce. Dutch, how much of our provisions did you use making this, Dutch? I mean, a few of them, but you can't quantify progress, Arthur. You can't quantify genius. It cannot be held back on what was used and not used in the making of said earth-shattering products like my amazing Vanderlyn barbecue sauce. Dutch, level with me now. What do we got left? I mean, I think we might have the odd tin of salted offal left, Arthur. I did leave some for the camp. Dutch, are you saying that you used everything apart from just 2 jars of salted offal? Is this what you're telling me, Dutch, to make your sauce? Yeah, I might have done, but you know what? Technically, all of this is mine anyway. It's my name above the door. We are literally the Vanderlind Gang. That's my name. So technically, I own everything the camp has. So I can do what I want with all of the food. Dutch, we've got near on 20 people we need to feed, and you're using it all to make some sauce to just make food taste a little better. And that's all that's going to happen. It's not like you're going to make an absolute fortune on this, or this is your new plan to get to Tahiti. Well, that's exactly it, Arthur. Our trip to Tahiti is going to be sponsored by my barbecue sauce. This is going to be how we get there, Arthur. I assure you, this is a plan that cannot fail. This is an absolutely superb, goddamn plan. And I will not be taking any further questions from you, Arthur. Dutch, I can't. This is insane. I can't believe you used everything, Dutch. Everything. I didn't use everything, Arthur. I just said to you, we got some jars of salted offal. The camp can spread those out. 2 jars of salted offal is not going to be able to be split between 20 people, Dutch. What the hell are we meant to tell everybody? You tell them to get a good old mouthful of this barbecue sauce in them, and I bet you that their tune will change, Arthur. They will see the genius of my creation. I mean, I don't think they will, Dutch, but tell you what. You go out there and have a word with them, and you tell them. Oh, no, Arthur, I can't do that. I'm just the genius behind the invention. You are my spokesperson, so you get out there, Arthur, and you go and sell them on this barbecue sauce for me, and you make them happy. And if they're not happy, I'm going to hold you personally responsible. Now get out there, Arthur!